What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Blitz tutorial. Today we're going to show you guys how to get a B gap sending 5 out of the 3-4 odd formation. Now, if you guys use the blitz that I showed you guys the other day out of 3-4 odd, which is really good, you can get dual edge, you can get left edge, right edge. You know, it's just simple baseline, show blitz, crash your defensive line outs, and then pinch your linebackers. QB contain, very simple setup, and then well, he's too busy pointing. He should. There he goes. Now he wants to finally do it. You're able to get left edge. You're able to get right edge. You're able to get, you know, you see right there, we had a block shed immediately, but still left edge came clean, untouched. You're able to get right edge, left edge, dual edge, however it is you want. Now, I actually found this playing a head-to-head game, and I found it by accident. So I'm gonna show you guys a clip of when I actually found it, and then I'm gonna, you know, discuss it in a second. So here's that clip.
Continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield, and look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Oh my God! Did you see that B gap scream? Did you see that B gap scream? So as you guys see there, I by mistake found that B gap. So what it is, you know, I did was I knew that he was going to look for a deep pass. So I did the same setup as I always did. You know, I baselined, I showed blitz, and I pinched my linebackers. But I wanted this guy, I wanted my secondary to be further back. So I simply backed him up. And then I noticed that this guy, instead of being over the gap, he kind of just came right back up here. And I didn't think nothing of it. I'm like, okay, oh, whatever. So I gone ahead and I hiked the ball, and he came just like that, screaming through the B gap. And it caught me off guard. I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell just happened? Did this man just come straight through the B gap like that? Completely caught me off guard, right? Even though he kind of got caught up a little bit, but he came untouched in the video. So I came to practice mode to see what would happen if we just left him in his natural position. And that's what it is we're going to do. And when you do that, you actually get B gap out of it. So we're going to come out and just to show you guys, we're not going to have any coverage. So people are going to be left open. This is just simply to show you the pressure. So we're going to come out, and again, this is stock. You can do this in any play in the formation. But I like to do it out of Will Buck 3 because both of those guys on the left are already blitzing. So less work I have to do. So we're just going to baseline. Crash our defensive linemen outs. We are going to QB contain, and that's it. Don't move them at all. Just leave it just like that. And then we're going to try to hover over here to try and take somebody's attention. And then look at that. I think that just may be damn. I mean, look at it. Look at it. It comes clean through that B gap right there. Or is that A gap? Or C gap? I don't freaking know my gaps. I just know he comes right up the middle, untouched. Completely right up the middle. And what's even crazy is that I don't even think you may not have to hold the guard over. Let me see. Let's do the same setup again. I'm not going to go here and try to hold the guard. I'm going to stay back here just to see if we have to hold that guard over or not. And, oh my God, he had... Why did he take that angle? He had it. He had it. We're gonna redo that again. Let's redo that again. Yeah, he had it, but for whatever reason, he like literally ran into the block. That's just Madden. Like instead of attacking the quarterback as he should, he literally just ran into the block. So let's test this again. Okay, so baseline, crash defensive lineman out, QB contain, and then that's it. And I'm just gonna stay back here, cover. And okay, so you do need to hold that lineman, so you got to be close to the line of scrimmage. Where it looked like it did it, let's just try it one more time, just for scientific purposes, because the first time it looked like it came through. Okay, yeah, it's gonna get picked up. So you got to hold the defensive lineman if you're sending 5, and from here you can still send dual edge if you want. Baseline, go ahead and re-blitz this guy on the right side. And then you're going to be sending 6 plus the B gap. So somebody's coming in. You know, the exact same setups as before. Either it's going to be edge, or you're gonna get B gap. But if you don't pinch your linebackers after you baseline, you're gonna get B gap every single time, or that's the blitz you're going for. So this time we're going to what the hell is he doing? Okay, this right here was the original blitz right here. You can see because he's lined up immediately over, we're not going to be able to get that B gap effect. So just to mix it up, just to go on ahead and add a different blitz to your arsenal to try and maybe catch him off guard with the B gap, you can go on ahead and just again baseline, crash your defensive lineman out. You're going to QB contain. You're going to just hover over here for a second, and we're only sending 5, and we have B gap sending 5, which means if you get better coverage around, if you work with the coverage, you can definitely have better coverage on the field than sending the duel out of there. So let's just go to, again, this time we're going to block a running back, which is most likely going to pick it up. But still, let's go. Let's do this out of cover 9 this time. Let's do cover 9. So we're going to baseline, crash our defensive lineman out. So he's already blitzing on the left, so we're just going to re-blitz him. And then I'd probably put this guy on like a purple just to have somewhere near the sidelines or coming down. And we're going to block a running back. But like I said, anytime they block extra guys, you're winning at that point. So don't get discouraged if they're picking up your blitzes, you're not getting sacks. That's what you want. You want them blocking extra guys. At that point, you're taking more routes off of the field, and trust me, you're winning at that point if they have to go on ahead and adjust. So this is the setup right here. We're sending 5. And we're going to go on ahead and hike it. And yeah, it's going to get picked up. Well, we're sending 5, and they're blocking 6. So that right there is advantage us, because they have to block an extra guy. Because if they don't block an extra guy, that B gap is, going to be coming in. Oh shoot. Let me put him on a flat route this time instead. Oh my god, what a terrible angle. Instead of coming straight for the first gap, he went all the way around. But you can see this is just something good where you guys can mix up. I would definitely be mixing this up as well. You're sending less guys. Let's go ahead and see what happens if we slide protect. Okay. So we're slide protecting to the left. This should probably pick this up as well. And it does. But again, this is where you have the ability to change things, because if they do that, right, they start shifting and things like that to pick it up, then we can go on ahead and in return, now we can send dual edge. Now we can send, instead of having him in coverage on the right side, now we're actually going to go on ahead and send him. So now if they go on ahead and they're like, okay, we're going to shift to the left to pick this blitz up, everything looks the same. They don't know if, which side we're going to send the pressure from. They're going to go on ahead and hike the ball, and this guy from the right side is going to come screaming. And B gap. We still got B gap. And I shifted to the left. I shifted to the left and 2 guys came in. Look at that. Slide protect to the left. And we still got, and mainly because I'm hovering really close to the offensive line. But I will lurk anything over the middle. Again, if you have somebody tall enough, as long as it's not a high point pass, you're snagging it. But, we still got B gap to come in and right edge. And they went ahead and shifted to the left. So let's do this again. We're going to baseline, crash out. We're going to just blitz everybody. And we're going to go ahead and hover around here. Now I'm going to shift to the left, because that's where the B gap is coming from and they want to pick it up. But this time we going ahead and we send right edge, and still B gap still comes in. So now they probably have to block a running back, and let's try that. Let's see how it's going to work then. Again, I'm not setting up any coverage because, you know, this is just to show you guys the pressure. So we're going to block a running back this time. And we're going to slide left. So now they're blocking 6, and we're sending 6. So again, this should pick up the pressure. But at this point, again, you know, we're winning because, you know, they're blocking extra guys. And we still got pressure from the left edge. I mean, whew, we still got pressure. We sent the dual edge with the B gap, and we still got pressure. All right, let's try that again. Let's see if it's not a fluke. Maybe it's a fluke. All right, we're gonna base the line. We're gonna blitz all our linebackers except this guy. We're going to block our running back. We're going to slide protect to the left. So they're blocking 6. We're sending 6. Gonna just slightly hover over this gap right here. And still left edge. Still. And they slid protect and blocked 6. This blitz right here is mean. It's mean. We're blocking 6. They're slide protecting towards that side. And it's still getting not picked up. Now we're just going to block everybody, right? At this point, he's upset, right? You caught him a few times. He's like, you got to be freaking kidding me. Now we're just going to max protect. And this right here, definitely, I mean, they're blocking 7. We're only sending 6. So this right here is definitely going to get picked up. But again, this is the situation you want. You want to be in this situation. You want to be in a situation to where they're blocking more than you're sending, because then you have the coverage advantage. So right here we block 7 and B gap still comes in. Good Lord. Good Lord help me. We just may have found a screamer for you guys, bro. All right, let's try this again. We're going to, again, max protect. So we're blocking 7. Okay, that time it got picked up. But it looks like it may be either or. It looks like the B gap just may scream whenever it wants. When the B gap feels like coming in, it just may come in. It just may come in, and they're max protecting here. Okay, so they're going to max protect. We're going to just stay over here somewhat. And, okay, it got picked up. But again, at this point, you're blocking 7. First time B gap came in. But more likely than not, it's going to get picked up. But still, at that point, you're winning. At the end of the day, all you want to do is force a quick pass. Any blitz that you send and you actually get a sack, that's a bonus. Believe me. When I send pressure, I'm not expecting a sack. I'm expecting a quick throw. Hopefully the pressure just gets there where they can make a quick throw and we can take advantage of that and jump a route. That's all I want to do. At the end of the day, that's all I want to do. When you get a sack, it's obviously a bonus. Like, yes, you know, the coverage was good. Nobody was open. We got to them fast enough. We got the sack. That's great. But you mainly just want to get the ball out of their hands, force a quick read, because, you know, the biggest plays in Madden, the corner routes, those routes take time to develop. You need time in the pocket to hit these 14-yard crossing routes, to hit these deep down the field routes towards the sideline, you know? And if you're able to send pressure and get to them quick enough before their routes are developed and they have to either dump down or get rid of the ball quickly, it is then in your advantage. So hopefully you guys, you know, can utilize this and mix it in. I sure as hell will be mixing it in. It's your boy Jess. We're going to go on ahead and be signing out. Peace.